All right, good morning. This is KaotiK Crypto, where we defy tyranny. It is January 20th, 2024. Crazy as it is. I just started. This is my Twitter. If you happen to be watching, please check me out there. I pretty much just post my videos and occasional thoughts there, but I could use some more subscribers. Also, on here, please hit the subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the likes if you're enjoying any of the content. It's really just me commentating on the markets and present conditions, and a little bit of rant occasionally and technical analysis spilled in there. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've definitely made some money, but I've made a lot of mistakes, especially last cycle. Mainly trusting into institutions like Voyager and Celsius. Should be getting some money back from Celsius here soon, and that was pretty tough lessons. But you just really can't trust anybody or anything but yourself. Like, you want to self-custody your coins, your assets. I mean, you could probably trust Coinbase, but even then, it's you want your own wallets. But now with the ETFs here, our parents' generation, older generations are able now to invest in crypto through the stock market in a safe and kind of reliable way. I believe a couple of those ETFs actually, Coinbase is the custodian, the BlackRock. I think they use Coinbase as a custodian. I'm sure there's a few others, but yeah, Coinbase is probably safe. But I compare Bitcoin to gold. So, I mean, if you were to own gold, yeah, sure, you have some paper shares, and maybe there's some in a bank in a safe somewhere. But, people who have gold, they usually have gold on them in their own safe at home. So, like, do that same thing with Bitcoin, right? That makes sense. Like, you have your Bitcoin at home. It's gold you bury in the back of the yard, and Bitcoin you hide your keys. So, it's the same concept, pretty much. So, but it's here to stay. I mean, Bitcoin is officially pretty much legitimized with these ETFs. It's 100% here now. So there's really no arguing about crypto being not real or a scam or anything like that. Oh, I love a Coke. But we're going to take a look at a few things here. I know I have all these. I don't know why I have these here. I'll leave them there, but I don't make them really. I only want to keep them here because if we do get a big drop, and say if we have a nightmare scenario, my target is around 30, 32K, maybe 34, 35K if we get lucky. But that's where I'm thinking we're going to head. But if things get really bad, say if the stock market crashes, and the next supports, you're looking at 24 to 25K here, and then from here 20K. But like these spider lines, they're just lines basically that come from support and resistance, falling wedges, previous patterns. A lot of times Bitcoin will wick down to stuff like this. And I'm just kind of curious. It's a good idea to sort of keep these things here. Like what happened in March of 2020 down here, or is it March, February? Yeah, it's March 2020. That was a similar move, and it went all the way down basically to the previous bear market, low. And that's what would happen here if we were to fall and come all the way down here. It would, that would be a similar move, right? Not expecting that at all, but that would be something that would freak everybody out. So and you want to have a little nest egg on the side to like go in on positions like that. I mean, I think this cycle is going to be much more methodical and relatively chill. I'm hoping anyway. It's a lot easier to trade when it's like this. You kind of expect things. So, I mean, I've already made some trades playing the ups and downs here, right? I'm in a short right now from 40 Well, I shorted it like 48, and then I took a little profit, and I'm shorting right now. I'm probably gonna wait to, I'm not shorting a lot of Bitcoin, but just a little bit. So, and then once we get the reset, I'm gonna long, right? And I'm looking for a reset the next couple months. Crypto Fear and Greed is still around 50. I thought it would go down a little lower, so it kind of makes me think we're gonna get more pain to come. Unfortunately, I could be wrong. You just don't know. I mean, you could take your money out now and hope for a dip, or what if everything doesn't dip? And the altcoins are already pretty slaughtered. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, you get Cardano went all the way to 70 cents almost, and now we're found at 46 cents. That's pretty. And most coins kind of did that. Not most coins, but a lot of crypto coins made a move like that. So we're already down 30%. And this would be the area where all right, I want to start accumulating again. Like maybe you sold the top, and maybe now you're going to start getting back in. But it's probably, again, I've been saying it, but like 35 to 40% is probably going to be where we go. Let's just check. We'll check a couple of these just to see. So Algorand's down 33%. Cosmos down 30%. Let's see. $35% on CRO. $31%. Let's see what the dollar is actually from its all-time high. This isn't really the dollar compared to the dollar. Is just like compared to its other currencies and real estate, stuff like that. So it's down 15%. So like the strength of the dollar is down 15% over the last year. So if you had a dollar, it's 15%. It's 15 cents less. Pretty much in purchasing power. So it's not so great, really. Let's see. I wanted to look at XRP. Sorry, I was going way too far with that. Kind of curious. We're down 50% with XRP. I mean, it almost went to like $1, didn't it? Like 93 cents when the case ended. It's like H bar. 31%. So basically, most of the coins are down about 30%. Oh, I wanted to look at Solana. Old Solano. I think Solana might go to like $50. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Oh, I have it somewhere here. Thought I did anyway. There it is. Solana. Yeah, it's really not that far down. Well, it's down about 30%, so that's about what you would expect. I think Theta is probably consolidating. I mean, a lot of these don't really look like they're going to go down too much further. But we'll have to see. All right, so what's running? What's been good this week? Pulse Chain, Hex, Richard Hart's project. I don't mess with it, really. Link is recovering pretty good. Now, did it already have its complete retracement? Hard to say. I don't think anything's completely completed its retracement. But I think most of the bleed with the altcoins likely is over with. And I think Bitcoin just needs to correct a bit more. But when Bitcoin corrects, the altcoins correct even further. So we'll have to see. Internet computer might be a huge opportunity. I mean, to its all-time high. I mean, some say it's 400. I mean, I would say at least like 200 or something like that. I mean, if it goes to $200, that's 20x. If it goes just $100, it's 10x. So I just think there's a lot of opportunity with ACP. I mean, what if it surpasses everyone's expectations, right? And I wanted to show. This is a nice hash from one of their graphs. Sometimes it's really good to look at other exchanges, look at multiple graphs from different. I don't even know what exchange. I'm guessing this is just off this exchange, honestly. I don't know which graph this is, but this is the Solana. Yeah, it's basically it's a market graph, right? So on this particular chart, it wicked on Christmas Day, pretty much, right before it, all the way to $200, and it wicked down all the way to $50. And a lot of times, these wicks are like, they're almost like predestined things. They're basically telling you where the price could go and will go. And you'll see that sometimes. They're almost just like a glimpse into the future. They're the craziest thing. But when you see these, I mean, I almost expect it could go down to $50. Like it'll probably come and fill that. But when you look up, it will likely come and fill that as well. So to me, we'll check back in on this too. I mean, I guarantee that Solana will go to at least $200, and that'd be a good place where you take profit or something, right? Not financial advice. This is just me on a computer talking to people over the internet, right? Hopefully they're real people watching this. I don't know. I've been posting more lately, but getting very little interaction. So please hit the likes and tell me what's going on. It helps. It helps. But I mean, if people have questions about what I'm looking at, accumulating Gala games for damn sure. Accumulating that one. Accumulating VE chain. I'm like, I basically almost all of these. There's a few I don't like. I don't. Aptos, I don't really care about that. IOTA had some. I don't care about that anymore. Mint, I don't really use that. But I mean, I look at these. I accumulate ICP. I accumulate Atom. I accumulate Synthetics. I accumulate Algorand, Gala, CRO. Weekly, I have buys, small buys. I spread them out, and I've been doing that for the last 2 years, trying to recoup. I mean, last cycle I was pretty far into it too, but I really tripled down on my conviction in the blockchain crypto space, and I really believe in it. And I also I want a better future, so I want to own some properties. I want more control over my destiny, and also I believe in the technology. Humans need blockchain. We've got to have it. We need transparency. We need protection against ourselves and each other, and the AI. We need protection against computer systems. So, Matic, Rose, Cardano. I mean, my biggest stacks. I think that I go really hard into ADA and HBAR every week, and the rest I kind of like dabble. Dot. If I get an extra like $20 here and there, okay, well, buy some more of that. You just do that over a couple of years, you'll be amazed how big of a portfolio you'll have. And then you take that money and you can stake it. So I mean, VE chain, the ecosystem, you stake it, it's only 1%, but you get in VT, VH, VThor, I forget what it is. But you get crypto for just staking it. Man, optimism got hit pretty hard. I had some of that. I mean, I'll start buying it again. But I staked that for like 10% on KaotiK Wallet. And that's 10%. That's like It's like, stocks, you're lucky to get 3 to 5% dividends. You're getting double, triple that in crypto. That's going to 10 and 20x. You're getting money on top of money, right? So Kava like was 20%, now it's like 10 or 15%. It's pretty. I mean, DOT's 12% on a lot of exchanges. I wish I got more Coke. Get my liquid death. You haven't noticed I went out last night. Yeah, I mean, there's other. I mean, you can stake Theta. I'm pretty sure. Tron, you can stake. Algorand, you can stake. Some of them you have to do a little research to try to figure out what you need to do. Different wallets, different DeFi wallets. In Coinbase, you can stake too, but it's not as good. Like, they take a pretty good cut. Crypto.com, you have to stake things, but they take a cut as well. Let's see, if you have your own wallets, staking is probably the better way to go. Let's see. See what Crypto Panic is doing. Leaving weak hands. Justin Sun, okay, so he's the Tron guy. I was just talking about him. Now to this complete conversion of Huobi's HT token. Caused great controversy. I don't really know much about that. NASDAQ 100 to the moon. Yeah, NASDAQ's making all-time highs. Why is Bitcoin valuable? Because it's gold and it's deflationary. Kathy Wood doubles down. Bitcoin's king of security. Yeah, billionaires are secretly buying these crypto altcoins. We'll read that in a second. If you care about crypto adoption, not your keys, not your coins. Disaster. So billionaires. So also another word. So we probably talked about this on the channel, but a whale. They call them whales. They're basically the millionaire billionaires in the crypto sphere, and they are just the big players, and they can move the markets pretty well. So it's good to know what the big dogs are doing. Let's see.
What if you could see what crypto coin?
This Crypto Lark, and he has been around the space longer than me. He's been around since probably 2015 or 2016, maybe earlier. He's a great source of information. Highly recommend checking out his channel, Crypto Lark. Right? I would play that, but I think I get struck or something if I play other people's stuff. Unibot. Per shares. Cardano. I think Cardano could definitely see $7 for sure. I would love to see it hit 10. But my target's $5 to $7. I just don't know. Like, I don't want to take any chances really with it. So I love my Cardano though, and it's good to like look at the ecosystems. I guess we could look at. I've touched on it before. So each big project, like a layer one like Cardano, they have their own ecosystem, right? So I don't want to show this to you too much, but never mind. But yeah, each project, they'll have their own ecosystem. So like, there's 4 or 5 coins I've been stacking on the Cardano ecosystem. So if Cardano 20x's, those will 25, 30, 50, or even 100x. Charlie 3 is C3 is the Oracle crypto on Cardano. There's KaotiK, which is responsible for, I guess it's algorithmic stablecoin. I'm not really sure. There's Kobe, which is like its digital metaverse. There's a few others. There's ADEX, and there's an AI token as well, AIG. So I mean, like And those coins, yeah, they can 100x. So I mean, $1,000 gets you $100,000, right? But you got to be early into this stuff, and you have to be able to understand how to really work this technology, right? It's just a little bit different. You can't get these coins on Coinbase, and there is the Coinbase wallet exchange, but I haven't really used that. But to be able to use Cardano in that way to be able to buy those tokens, you have to buy Cardano and then get a Yoroi wallet, which is your own wallet. You send your Cardano there, and then you connect to MinSwap or SundaySwap. You connect your wallet to that exchange, and then you buy the token. You swap your Cardano for these other tokens, and it's not terribly hard. It does take some time. I mean, you got to sit down for an hour or so and figure it out. But that's the difference between a 10x and a 100x. So you have to do that little bit extra work, and then you can stake it. You roll, you stake. You find the staking pool, and you stake it 3 to 5%. Free money. And they have there's tutorials online. I may even start doing tutorials, but my problem is I have my wallets already connected, so I have to create a nice new wallet without anything in it. Because I don't want everyone to know what I have. I mean, it's kind of silly, even though I've been a little bit too transparent at times. Yeah, I mean, I think the markets they're still cooling off, and they're going to be cooling off until March or April. The halving will happen, and then the end of this year is going to be fireworks, and then 2025 is probably going to be fireworks. And it's a really good thing that we're cooling off because it was looking really overheated. Everything was looking really overheated. I mean, it looked like we were going to go for an all-time high, and that would be bad. We don't want that, really. I mean, it would shorten the cycle. And probably our cycle would end in end of this year. If we can consolidate and take a little longer, it will be a stronger bull market. And paired with our economy and the elections, I think the next couple of years could be very positive. So, things to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Bitcoin dominance. One last thing. It's one thing I wanted to look at yesterday. It's part of the reason why I got on here today. If I can find it. All right, Bitcoin dominance. Here we go. Now, have we topped? It's very possible that we topped out in Bitcoin dominance. Like it's pretty close. Like I mean, we can still come back up. I mean, if we get a big drop, people will go into Bitcoin as a way to hedge the bleed. But I think we may have topped. This is like the diamond formation, and in the larger picture of things. Take this out. Take this down to here. I mean, we fall down. This is a descending triangle. Come back down here again, and then fall. Like Bitcoin, I mean, I can see Bitcoin coming down to 25%. Minimally like 30, somewhere in there. It's at some point. Like maybe, I mean, it's possible it doesn't happen this cycle. I mean, maybe we come down, then come back up, and then fall. Something like that. Remains to be seen. Atom is looking real juicy though. This is what the injective came from a Cosmos Atom ecosystem. And injective has just been running. Not sure why Cosmos didn't run, but I think it will. But you can get like 15% staking rewards on Atomic, and that's just free money. And I've been getting that free money for a couple of years now, so these things to look at. Anyway, that's it for me today, I think. Just wanted to check in real quick, say hi, and do a little rant. But, overall, it just still looks like we need to correct more. When you look at the RSI right here, we probably need to come on down a little further. So it's good that we have corrected, but we need to correct a little bit more, and that'll be good. But we'll see what happens. Hang in there, enjoy your weekend, and hot along. Peace.